You're watching ABC 36 News at Noon with Doug and Lisa High and meteorologist Dylan Godet.
Welcome back in. Time once again for our friend Dr. Melissa Carver with some very timely help. The impact mental health takes after a natural disaster or multiple.
Yes.
As the case is right now, we just can't catch a break here in Kentucky.
We really can't. Dr. Carver, thank you so much for coming in. And you know, Kentucky has had its unfair share of weather disasters, especially this past year. And you know, as far as mental health is concerned, I mean, what are we looking at following these disasters with all of these folks that have been affected by this?
Well, you know, often mental health is put on the back burner because the immediate response is to rebuild, especially if you've completely lost your home.
Right.
Yes.
And you don't even realize what is happening to your mental health in the day to day.
Yes, I can imagine.
And I understand that that is the priority. You have to rebuild your home. But I want people to consider taking care of themselves in the little glimpses that they have. In the long run, it's going to be beneficial.
Yes, yeah.
And we're very focused, as we should be, on the folks who have lost their home, on these communities affected. But really, we all carry traumatic feelings from all this.
We're all every day.
We're all
Yes.
Kentuckians. We see this happening to our friends and neighbors. What are some of those long-term psychological challenges that folks are going to be facing from just living with this? I mean, just as recent as this morning, we are back at it here.
Well, the long-term effects are PTSD, nightmares, hypervigilance, being terrified by just the smallest noises sometimes, anxiety, distrust, feeling of a loss of control because you have no control over the weather.
Right.
And that's just to name a few.
Right.
And so as far as with the community support, and you know, not only community support, but also social connectedness
A virtual community.
Exactly. I
Yes.
mean, what can folks do, or how does that help in the recovery efforts as well?
I think joining the community in any way that you can, whether it is in person or virtually, or even just reaching out on Facebook. I mean, sometimes if you just make a little post like, hey, I'm just not really okay today. And it's okay to not be okay, and verbalize that. Allow people to help you that is reaching out to help.
Yes, I agree.
The pride, I think Appalachian pride is a different thing than a lot of other areas, and often they don't want to admit that they need the help. I can do it. I can pull myself up by the bootstraps. You know, I built this once, I'll build it again. Okay, sometimes we need to shelf pride.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
You know, another category we need to be very aware of is our first responders. I'm going to throw in our meteorologists there too.
Absolutely.
I mean, they are, every time they crack a microphone and go out on there, they are trying to save lives.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to save lives while also reporting on the current devastation. It just seems that it's been day after day, week after week. I'm reporting on this that has completely been devastated, while I'm also telling you to be aware today.
You know, what I love too, Melissa, is that you're giving away right now, you're giving away televisits, right? Let's talk about that, and to help support the victims of these horrible natural disasters that we're having.
Yes, Friday and Saturday I usually take off from seeing clients. So right now I'm going to open up my Friday and Saturdays to see individuals free, one-on-one televisits, so they can sit in their car, they can sit wherever they can get to the internet. Like if you don't have a home right now that is yours and you're living in a public space, you can go sit in your vehicle at a McDonald's or wherever, Starbucks, wherever you can, not that I'm promoting either of those, but wherever you can sit in the parking lot of a place, the library, get on Wi-Fi, we can communicate and talk for an hour, and I will give you a plan outside of what your now is in reality. I'm going to also help give you a plan, and I will see individuals more than one time so that we can really work through this and you have a plan going forward even after we're done.
That's very generous, Dr. Carver. The QR code was on your screen there to access you. There's also your website too, where folks can reach out to you.
It's a very simple application. Just give me your name, your email, where you're located, what you've been through, and someone will reach back out to get you booked.
All right,
Good.
Dr. Carver,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you so much for all that you're doing, and we appreciate you coming in today.
Good to see you. Back after this. Stay with us.